What's up, YouTube, Twitch? What's up, Twitch? Nailed it the first time. How's everybody doing? We got a couple hours. Avery's off at a class. I'm left alone to my own devices. Just me and the cats. So I figured we'd do a little puzzling. If everybody's up for it. Let me pull the hutch over. They're both just sleeping in the living room with me right now. You can probably see at least one of them. Oh, Bailey's kind of like behind my head, but she's on the couch. Just started playing. Ray, I've seen that you've been playing it. It's made me incredibly happy to see that you started playing. Started Blueprints with Michaela last week, so I can hang around for spoiler's sake, but I hope you have a good stream. Just unlike the famous gate from that one clip. That's incredible. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm wondering if you're going to come across stuff that I haven't found yet. Because, like, the way when I think the first couple streams that Avery and I did, Miles was watching, and him and Ame had played like 70, 80 hours or something by that point. And we found some things in our first couple playthroughs that he hadn't found. So, like, I'm really curious if that's going to happen. But yeah, at this point, you probably are not far enough that you can really watch me do a run without anything getting spoiled for you. So I completely get that. And this is the kind of game where, like, I feel like spoilers do matter. Like, I'm extremely happy that I just don't know anything about... I managed to keep myself, like, in the dark about pretty much everything about the game until we played it. And I'm extremely happy about that, because this is the kind of thing, like, where figuring it out feels like the point. I'm starting the day with 80 gold, by the way. Which is fucking nuts. Okay. Well, thanks for coming by, Ray. What are my goals right now? What are my goals right now? I guess the first thing is I should just go and check to see what outer rooms I have as an option today. I think that's the biggest... thing. I want Tomb, actually, because I can do the language now. Where was the note at? There were dice over here all that... Man, have I just been ignoring dice that I could have gotten? I wonder if there are still things in the tomb that I haven't discovered. Like, I still feel like this probably means something, but I don't know what. The tomb is interesting because it's the only outer room... Well, that's basically just a different part of the house, right? Like, it's got all these different areas. And, like, the first day we pulled it, thankfully, I was able to make that fire starter. And so we solved a lot of stuff down here just right away. I'm glad I don't need the fire starter every day to get back into this. You do still have the key. I'll take that key again just in case, I guess. It's better to have it than not. Here's the note. Okay. Let's see if we can translate this language. Now, this would have been from back the big classroom run that I did, which was a while ago. Where's the classroom run? Here it is. Playing Escape Simulator. That is another game that I have to play with Avery at some point. Is it good? How are you? I don't know. I know very little about it. Hi, Lord Lost. Also, hi, Tabletop Nacho, I guess I should say. Hi. Literally, Escape Simulator is something that I have, because I'm also like, I think this would be fun to do with Avery. Well, don't mind me. You're just gonna hear me in the background trying to translate a dead language. So, man. Escape Sim 2 is very fun, 10 out of 10. Ooh, okay. Also, how are you guys doing? You enjoying the... Let me put that away. That's stuff for work. Although, actually, I don't need that stuff on there. So, I'm going to keep this up here. Because what we're going to do, actually, is I'm going to just write the note on here, and we're going to try and translate it in real time so that you guys can see what I'm doing work-wise. So... Giris. Okay, so I think that's going to be a loan word. I'm so excited about this, by the way. Is that Ovis or Oris? I think it's a V, because I think that's their R. Okay, so I think that's actually Ovis. Nerdao on the rail. It's both of us. Hey, how's it going? Escape Sim. Is Escape Sim scary? I didn't get a vibe on like is it like horror themed escape, or is it kind of silly, just, you know? I had a one-shot today? Awesome. Level 12 Mercy Monk is wild. Okay, so you had... Okay, so that means that you had the 3 attacks on Flurry of Blows, which is nuts. All the updates that you get with... all the updates that you get at 10th level for Monk are wild. Step of the Wind letting you, like, carry somebody with you is nuts. And then 11th level, is that when you get the improvements to Hand of Harm and Hand of Healing? Because that's also pretty busted. Isn't it that you can, like, do Hand of Harm multiple times on Flurry of Blows? Or something? Is that level 11 or is that level 12? It's level 11. It's free on Flurry of Blows. That's wild. Is it just that you get 1 for free on Flurry of Blows? Not many times, just that it's free. Okay, right. So every time you flurry, you get a free poison. That's nuts. That's what it was. And then Hand of Healing... Did they then make it that you can do Hand of Healing multiple times on Flurry of Blows? Like, it costs you... It's also free? So, Hand of Healing you can do for free on Flurry of Blows from earlier. But did they update it so that you can do... I think you have to pay focus points, but you can do it on multiple or something? Not... I shouldn't say update, but like at that level... Because there's an improvement to both healing... and harm at that level. I can't remember what it was. The harm boost is nuts, because that means that you're basically... Because the Hand of Harm damage is basically giving you another attack's damage, which is... So you basically go up to getting 6 attacks in a round instead of 5 attacks in a round, if you flurry. So fun, I had 65 feet of movement as I had Zeus. Did you get to play with, like, maps that really let you take advantage of the movement? Because I feel like that's why a lot of people generally don't enjoy playing monks in 5e, is I think a lot of Theater of the Mind games, you can wind up with dungeon masters who just, like, don't really... Oh, Sinclair. That's straight up. I mean, that's our name. You can wind up with dungeon masters who just don't do anything with, like, the environment in Theater of the Mind, which makes, like, a monk's whole thing kind of... It's kind of like with Ranger. I think a big part of the reason why Ranger was disliked as much as it was... I do think there were issues with Ranger in initial 5e. And I think there's honestly still issues with it, even in 2024. But I think you really feel the issues with Ranger if you're playing a campaign that doesn't let you actually do the Ranger things. It's like a Dungeoneer Rogue, right? Dungeoneer Rogue, in theory, is really fucking cool But if you're in a campaign where you don't get to do any of the Dungeoneer stuff, like, what are we doing? You know? Funny monkey things. Okay, so forget is another loan word. So we've got Sinclair and Epson right there. That is the two family names that we had joined together. Now what I'm wondering is if there's going to be more more language rules. There probably is more rules to the language than what I got just out of the classroom. Okay, so this is the text that we're dealing with. So let's see. I think the first thing I want to do is go through and for all of the vocabulary words, I'm going to go ahead and just replace the words with their English translations. So for example, we've got hew in here. Anytime it's a H-E-W, that is the Eurasian word for house. And lore for word. So we're gonna go through. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put this up here so I can see it better myself. Put it right in front of my face. I realize I need to reposition my monitors a bit. We were messing with them earlier yesterday, something like that. Man, I'd love to do a one shot. I mean, I guess I am like. There's it's not a one shot. It's gonna be a mini campaign that one of Avery's friends is putting together. I need to make my character for that. I think I'm gonna play. I want to play like a seducer for the first time. It's a very diplomacy focused style game, and there's like 4 different houses, and it's all elemental themed and all that. So I think I want to play like a kind of court, court influence, just like through like, oh, I'm gonna be like just extremely charming. Yeah, so I'm thinking about like kind of running that, somebody who uses their sexuality to get what they want. Because I never played a character like that, honestly. The closest thing I've played is in our Pathfinder campaign. In our Pathfinder campaign, I'm playing a swashbuckler, a lizard folk swashbuckler, who is constantly talking like he's out of a romance novel, but he's actually like not. He's not actually very experienced, nor is he actually very smooth if he actually likes somebody. He's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I think kind of leaning into that, almost like a little bit of Insidious sort of stuff. So I gotta build that. It's either that or I have like another character idea. The tough thing is I want to know what everybody else is playing, because I don't want to make the same character as somebody else, play the same class you already are. Marketing manager. Hey Coldroma, how you doing? Hey Brass guy, welcome to the party. I'm translating a dead language right now, and everybody's here. Okay, so Hugh is house, and lore is word. So this is gonna be House Sinclair. Is that all the house? I think it's all the house. Array. Oh, no. Oh no, array is here. Future. Word. I know this is kind of a scramble. The dead language, you mean cursive? Yes. What dead language learning Latin? Oh, it's a made-up language. This is Eurasian? This is a made-up language that they made for Blueprints. May I give a suggestion for a character? Sure, go for it. Ooh, maybe I should make that seducer a linguist as well. And you can make a whole thing where like, I'm quite a cunning linguist, you know, something like that. Yeah. Yate. Let's see if there's any of these other words in here. Loon. We're looking for loon. We're looking for Dao. We're looking for Nai. And there also are likely going to be words that were not in that classroom as well. So there might be even more. Seducer who's a linguist, who no one else in the party understands the mastery of the language used. I just hit them with like all kinds of languages. Like I'm honestly, like they don't understand what I'm saying, but it sounds sexy, right? But I'm just there like, bagno, you know? Mon derrière sur la table. Just the grossest shit imaginable, but just in languages that they don't understand. Okay, so it's gonna be day, it's gonna be night. Does the DM allow the crazy multi-class to know 35 plus languages? I don't know. I'm sure if I talked to her and I told her that that was like what I wanted to be was big on language, we could probably make something work. Okay. I think Nerdao is gonna be New Day. Pretty sure, but I'm gonna wait until I get to that. I'm pretty sure gift is going to be a loan word, and that's gonna stay what it is. And then also, that's gonna be New Day as well. Heed Eldlore. It's gonna be like old word, probably. I'm pretty sure Eld is old. House Sinclair. Oh, this is literally House again. House Sinclair, House Epson. Forget old something. I don't have jour as a word. No, that's not. Okay. The wordler who's never gotten the word in 2 times. In 2x. I don't know what that means, actually. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Lowbrass? How you doing, Quell? Are you through... Are you done with exams yet? Wordle the game? Oh, never gotten the word in Wordle in 2. I've gotten it in 2 a couple times, I think. I've never gotten it in 1. Play Warlock if high charisma is a great start, then you grab the evocations, mask many faces, agonizing if you want, don't matter what subclass. At level 4, grab the actor feat, and then take the Pact of the Chain and get an imp. Combo all that to give you a great build for identity theft. That's incredible. I actually don't know what level we're gonna be at. I should look into that. That might actually affect things, because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna level up over the course of the game. I don't think it's gonna go long enough for us to level. Maybe we will. Frankly, I know very little about what's gonna happen in this. Okay, we're gonna go back to... Okay. So this is gonna be toward... So the interesting thing here is they do prefixes and suffixes where the prefix and suffix will be like mirrored of each other. So that OV at the beginning, if it's at the front of the word and it's OV, it's toward. If it's VO on the end of the word, it's away. So it's kind of an interesting thing about this language that I actually like quite a bit. I think it's a cool rule to throw onto us. We're gonna look for OVs and VOs right now. I'm just gonna do those first. And then Aj and Ja are first and last. Wow, there's not that many towards or aways. Okay. So let's look for Aj and Ja. AJ at the beginning or JA at the end. I'm definitely have to split some things here. Bull isn't one? Oh man. There's clearly... Okay, Aj. First. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to just kind of bookmark this and come back to it later when I find some more words or something, because I think there's going to be... I think there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm not seeing in the notes. So they may not have given us enough to solve all of it, which makes sense. Is that all of the AJ or JA already? Surprisingly few... Oh, no. Okay, right here. Toward the Last Era. Toward the Last Era is going to be... Oh my god. Who is... Somebody's fucking hounding the... what's the word? The alarm? Not alarm. Just absolutely leaning on the buzzer to be let into the building. I don't know if that was audible or not. Ring ring, you heard it? Great. Okay. Ding dong ditch. There's a lot of people, well, I don't know. I think the reality is, you know, there's probably just a lot of people that, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Host Epson Lou. So, EL and LE are basically me or without me. Like if it's at the beginning, it means you're talking about yourself. If it's LE at the end, it means you're not talking about you. Or you're talking about you and you lack it or something. So I'm wondering if UL and LU are going to be you instead of me. That would be my assumption. I think I've done the AJs and JAs. Oh, no. Right here. Last word. Word last. I'm going to go ahead and just split off when I'm going to go ahead and just split off when I... yeah. MA and then AM at the end. MA at the beginning is small. AM at the end is large. I actually don't think we saw any of those in here. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, well, let's look for NEV and VEN. NEV at the beginning is new, VEN at the end is old. Ah, this isn't NER, it was NEV, so this is going to be new day. I'm not seeing any VENs. This is a fucking complex thing to unravel. Sorry if this is not interesting to watch. Is that all I've got? That's like all I've got for for words. Horus New Future. Toward the last era, Horus New Future. Word last Eldiris. Uljara. You heed. Oh wait, that's EL. First, I bid you heed my word. Okay. Hang on, I'm onto something. I gotta just go ahead and, like, let myself take the logical leaps. That didn't help. That didn't help. Just undo that. New Day, Elderai Lu. You... Oh, wait. Array is something, isn't it? A-R-E-I. Is that something I know? It is. That's future. That's future. Do I have something for OR? I don't. I gift my house. I think we are getting somewhere. Hang on, go check messages real quick. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere with this. I'm wondering if old means... ULD means old. Maybe it means elder? Like some variation on old, because... Please go big for me. Why aren't you going big for me? Bid you heed my word. And then it's the word, ooh, ooh. Hang on, somebody's got to get banned real quick. Suspicious user, ban evasion. Restricted. Goodbye, heterogeneous evasion. Heterogeneous magician XE. Get out of here. I don't even know if... I don't think that message actually went through. Like, they knew. Like, I think they knew that was a bad dude. This is such a long thing to untangle. But I do think we're making progress. Did you heed my word? Like that's the biggest... Older rail. Oh, you know what? Okay. There are some words that I can get off of their worksheets. Like DAU. No, okay. The bells toll with the smiting of a bot. There's no tray, right? There's no tree in here. There's no TREI. I don't think so. Trunk of the tree is small. Sinclair Lou. I think Lou has got to be... I think LU has got to be U. So ETT is east. Oh. Did I miss? Yeah, okay. OV is... I give my house toward, and then ISS. What could that be? Let's see. The rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words, mainly to describe physical actions. I will swim at dawn. I'll swim as dawn. What words have you gotten so far? Because maybe it'll make sense of it all with what you have. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm seeing if there's anything... I'm looking right now for... I'm looking right now for... on their worksheets, any words... I'm looking for any words that have that appear on here basically, because they've got a couple. Can you teach me? Okay, so that's confirmation. Can you teach me? They have ul teach, ul teach. So ul is you. I don't know what Mora is. Does anybody do Mora? Ajlor is hello, because it's the first word, I guess. That's cute. Our house is towards the east. What do you think OR or RO means? I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing OR or RO on anybody's... When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to UL. LU. Okay. All right. So if we're looking at these, maybe yeah. Let's try. Let's try. Heal means you. Maybe LU means me. It would mean a lack of. It would mean a lack of you. So because the what they have for me is EL, and if it's on the front, but then if they have LE on the back, it is a lack of myself. And so the example they have for that is they have readle basically for I won't read. Read LE at the end. It's like okay, I won't. So if we have an LU on the end of anything right here, so without you, House Epson, without you, LU would be without you. Yeah, the new language puzzle. Yeah, Merc, welcome to it. I think I've got a good amount of it. New day, you. So what I'm doing is, yeah, I'm going... I really need to figure out. Oh wait, no, that's not OR. That's OV. That's OV. That's not OR. Hang on a second. So toward. Toward without you, I. So if it's Aru El gift, that would be not giving it towards them? I'm assuming that this is a. I'm assuming that this puzzle is a toughie. I mean, I know it's a toughie. I'm slowly like untangling it. It says OV at the top too. So this is you up here. Man, I read a lot of R's as V's, or I read a lot of V's as R's You, me. Then we have. This would be first. God, the way that this is like the way that these are stacked is really wild. So we get all that out, and now we've got IRIS. Right? Yeah, we've got IRIS. So we got to figure out what Iris is. Iris is definitely something. Be right back. All right, see you soon. Also need to figure out what the ODD is. It's going to extend this down to here. Is it you are my day, you are my night, you are my... What do you want to bet this is like everything? Or like my life or something, Mora. Did any of the students have Mora in here? They did not. But I'm feeling good about this. So this is a letter being written. Was Jai Jorah, was that the queen that's got a statue? It's like, or something like that, or that's Jorai or something, right? And then the end use without you. New day, my future without you. And then this is with toward ISS. The ISS is also a thing we got to figure out. Have you seen any of those words somewhere? Have I seen these words pop up in places? Probably on the floor of the sanctum, honestly. You know what? Actually, I can leave this note now because I've got it all written down up here on the notepad. I could run over. I think there's words in the sanctum on the ground there, right? What was OV? OV was to my... So I'm assuming that like my first Iris in this context, it's like you're my top priority. You're like the number one person in my life. You are yeah. I assume it's that. You're my day. You're my night. You're my, I assume, everything or life. Um, is this going forward without you? Toward without you, I gift my house. Toward ISS. The ISS, the space station, the International Space Station. New day, and this is containing... It's new day, but it's not like dawn or morning. That's Ajdao. Yeah, the start of a day. Okay, so I should look at new as like the start of. Um, the answer's in the observatory. Dude, you're fucking right. Holy shit! This entire thing is about the Apollo moon landing. That happened in this fantasy universe. Actually, I guess we didn't have Apollo. That means that... Oh, man. These guys never had the Challenger explosion. That's sick. I'm so jealous. So Iris is 100% a person. I'm going to go ahead and just say, when we see Iris, that is because they are talking about a person named Iris. These are JORs? They are. Forget your... Do I have a thing for EIN? I don't think I do. This is coming together. This absolutely is coming together. A lot of the words that I do have are not in here. Apollo is the god of the sun. Who's the god of the sun in this world? Probably Orindia. Are you being genuine? Should I know who the god of the sun is? Is that key to understanding this? Because I would not put that past them. I don't have an ORRO prefix, do I? I don't think so. Any of these students have it? No. No, I'm not seeing... Not seeing that on any of these student papers. At least not for this one. At least not for this one? I gotta learn their Pantheon at some point. I assumed I would need to learn their Pantheon at some point. They have them, like, you know, the stained glass windows in the chapel, and then the fact that there already was, like, a puzzle with them in the tomb, but you didn't have to, like, know them for that puzzle. Without you first meeting my word. You odd, Iris. Iris, you're fucking crazy. I think that's what the letter's about. House Sinclair without you. House Epson without you. Forget your... What is EIN? Have I... Okay. hang on a second. Your future. Fen is a country. I think maybe Oris is talking about the country. The Erosion vocabulary. Was it called? It was called Arindia, right? Is Oris the old word for Arindia? Because if that's the case. Oh. Erosion vocabulary. The last era vocabulary? So there's a couple things we got to figure out. ISS. New day. Hang on. What is Ellie? New day, your future without me. This is the start of the start. The first day? The first day of your future without me? The first day of your future without me. The first day of my future without you. The first day of your future without me. The first day of my future without you. First, I bid you heed my word. You're weird, Iris. I need to figure out what the ODD is. There's ODD, there's ISS, and there's EIN. New Giorgiari. It's all coming together. I can feel like you're going to get it soon. I think so. I think I need to... Word last. This is going to be... Farewell, my Iris. Your... Jorah. Farewell, my Iris, your Jorah. There's still just a... Oh, hang on a second. Spin it. That's not an RO. That was a VO. It's a way. Your future... Your future is a way. This is also a... So your future is toward the... and away from Fen, I think. Your future is... Because that's a V, not an R. It is unreal how often I confuse the V's and R's here. I think even after I called out... We're very, very close. I think we go... Am I getting lagging? What's going on? Fucking getting stuttering. Why am I getting stuttering? I'll go to my end? Okay. If it doesn't... It might be that it's just... I might have like some input delay, but this isn't like an action game, so it's not a huge deal. We're gonna run to... We're gonna run to the Sanctum real quick, because I think there's some old... I think there's some Erajan words there. There's none here, right? No. There also might be some written in the chess area, actually. Or this map area. Oh, hang on a second. Hold the phone. But I've done this one. Never mind. Merc, I don't know if you were here when we did it, but I solved 2 crests. Any big progress last time? Yeah, I literally was just about to talk about. We solved 2 crests. It's the Arindia and then the... Yeah. The fucking timing on that was wild. Dude, we're so close I can taste it. Like we were very close to having this letter translated. We also, I can't remember if you were here, we did get a 3rd Sanctum key and opened another one, but I don't know what the crest is for it. We opened this guy. Yes, okay. A new future. Toward INN is something. Towards something new future. That INN is definitely something. Have you gotten the Realms book yet? I don't think so. I mean, while I'm here. I don't think I've I don't think I've bought a new book about the Realms. I think there's that redacted history book. Orinda Ares. I was hoping there would be like Mora Jai. So there's Mora right there. Orinda Ares. Mora Jai. It's a Mora Jai box. What a nice postcard. Yeah. I don't suppose this means something, does it? Did I photograph this? I should photograph these postcards. They probably mean something. The Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. Visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. I don't think... And that's like Arindia, right? Like that's the goddess there's a statue of in the courtyard. I get that you're wanting me to look at the postcard more. I have no idea what to be looking for there. So they're called Morajai boxes. Veneris variation. There's no stamp on this one. Oh, there is. It's in the top right. Never mind. Fuck me. So he started at the old one and then went to this one. He ended here. So INN must be a noun. What happens... I don't need to bring this up. What am I doing? INN must be a noun. Country. I think INN is country. And they must be. So I wonder if this means like leave House Sinclair, leave House Epson. Because they have words for nouns, basically. I don't know shit about this country. Okay, well, we should probably get pondering. I checked what I had to check here. I think I got something out of it. So we're looking for ISS and we're looking for... Okay. Goals for the day. We've pulled Tomb, which... I don't know. And that was mostly just to try and translate that letter, which we've got mostly translated. I could probably keep plugging away at it, and we could probably get somewhere. But also, it didn't seem to have instructions for anything, which I was really hoping for. But it mostly seems like it's plot, and not necessarily a puzzle. Although I do think it helped learn some new words. So I cherish that. Very happy about that. But let's get out there and explore the house a bit. So what we can do, chess is always a thing. If I can get Her Ladyship's Bedchambers to appear, chess is always a thing. Getting the office is pretty easy. It's getting the queen on the board that is hard. I've got 84 gold. I should try to buy some stuff. I want to leave opportunities for drawing her room. It's kind of a safe place to put chapel, so I'll do that. And then... Man, not a lot going on here. Tea parlor. Still no study? I don't think I've pulled study. I think I have seen it and never pulled it. Oh, no, we have. Yes, we have pulled study. I think you were here. There's probably stuff in study that I need. So I guess we'll try and pull study again if it pops up. There's only one of the regular rooms that we haven't pulled. Pulled all the bedrooms, I assume. Maybe not, actually. We're missing a bedroom and we're missing the green room. Oh, we still never pulled the master bedroom. Right. What green room are we missing? Huh. There's still a shop we haven't pulled. Pulled all the red rooms, of course. I got the clock tower. We went up there. Some of those are upgrades. There are definitely still. I still need to get the drafting studio and add some new rooms to my house. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. So if this guy's true, and this guy's true, this guy would be false, and he would have the gems. And that must be what it is, because if he's false and he had the gems, he'd have to be false. Okay. It has to be in blue. Boom. Okay. See, now I'm wondering if there's more... Man, I'm honestly not getting great draws to start off with. Like, I'm already kind of dead-ending myself a bit. It's worth doing this just to be able to curl back and... Maybe it wasn't. Oh well. It's done. Den is a very good draw here. I feel like the den always ends up being very early in the house. Let's do it just so we can get... Probably wasn't a great idea, but... Just so we can try and fill in this corner, get something here. Getting more dead ends. Filling up the basement with stuff. Is that cabinet? I wonder if there's going to be something to do with that at some point. What do you mean by some of those are upgrades? Oh, thank God for a shovel. Okay. No game makes me appreciate shovels like this game. There's Shovel Knight, actually. Never mind. That might be kind of cliche. So I should just be able to pull the master bedroom at any point by just moving up this side of the house. Boiler room. Vault key. Getting vault key in place would also be nice. So we're going to plant boiler because I need to get the boiler to connect to the pump room. So we're going to then go somewhere else in the house and try to draw a pool. Spare bedroom's good here. Lucky Rabbit's Foot? Nice. Security or dining room are both good draws. Security, good. Because I can now disable... Yes, security, very good. A lockpicking kit? Hell yeah. So I want to put you on high. Offline mode. Unlocked. I think we want to go ahead and activate an experiment because I don't think I'm ever going to draw the laboratory again. Oh, I wonder if there was stuff in the email that I... What are we laughing at? I said Swanong. Did I mess something up? Did I mess something very obvious up? Not drawing the lab again. You think I don't need to draw? You think I do need to draw the lab? Is there more stuff to do with the power machine? That's very sweet. I forgot this is a thing. I gotta unlock data transfers at some point. That shelter radiation thing's gonna come up at some point too. Let's just try and get an experiment going. I don't like how low we actually are on steps. We actually lost a lot running around underground. A letter will be delivered to the mail room? That's a thing? That seems really interesting. Okay. That's not... Oh, but you know what? I fixed the darkroom. But I need to go fix it again. Okay, kitchen. What? What? Added morning room to the... I didn't know there was an additional room. I just haven't been looking at the kitchen, really. Well, I'm also very happy with how many... And I pulled laboratory. Well, what are you gonna do? I was hoping it'd be pool. Because pool cost a gem, right? Or does it cost 2 gems? Well, that's fine. It's been too long, you might be good without lab most of the time? What does that mean? Drafting studio, please. Yes, please. Grass compass. Okay. Oh. That's why I get the 9th classroom. Dovecote is wild, though. I'm very curious about Dovecote. Being able to get the 9th classroom... I should do that. Okay. That's really interesting. I wonder if I need to draw... I wonder if I need to do another, like, big classroom day. Or if it's just, like, drawing just that classroom will be enough. Like, is that going to start me at grade 1? Or is it a special classroom? Cool. Hell yes. We get 2 more chances. You need all the rooms? Okay. Well, that's fair. Enjoy your lunch. Hang on a second. Once you decipher the letter, then do the classroom run? Okay. There's morning room. It's the last screen. Oh, but here we go. Okay, so we can make a really strong run at chess, is what we can do. So we got queen on the board. So what I think I need to get the monk's blessing, and I think I need to place her bedroom here. I think there's going to be something if I do that. Need some classrooms to find the last few words. Well, oh man. Okay, good. More steps is always nice. Are there... You think there's languages in some of the classrooms that weren't the language classrooms? That wasn't the language classroom, I should say, because there was only the one that was based on language. Okay, we're gonna... So what I need to do is pull office. I should actually check and see. What do I have on the board right now? I have bishop from the chapel. I think security gives me rook or knight. Let's see. I've got a pawn from the den. Knight from security, bishop from chapel. I need nook or vault. I haven't pulled nook or vault yet. Or clock tower or conservatory, which is super easy. If I get any of those and office, I can do chess. And I'm jazzed out of my jean shorts about that. But the big thing is, here I want to try and pull pump room. We want your energy to go left. You do that. Send you out that way. Also, I have a shovel, and there's usually dirt down here. No dirt here today? Okay. Alright, fine. I got a dice as well, which is nice. I should go passageway. I don't have the gems for it. Oh, fuck me. It's not worth redrawing. Okay, metal detector's nice. There's something additional in here, too. Not fully rip. Not fully rip yet. So there's all this stuff in archives. I wonder if I will understand more things here now. Let's try pulling something up here. This guy has... Does the pump room cost... Does the pump room cost steps? Not steps. Does the pump room cost gems? I don't remember. I'd like to be able to hit the foundation. Weight room gives me a lot of chances to draw. But I lose a lot of steps. Locker room. I can't lockpick on these? That's so frustrating, actually. That's actually infuriating that I can't lockpick these. Oh, God. Energy doesn't get passed around here, does it? Okay, we did not pull pump room. I opened the fucking archives and we didn't even pull pump room. Oh, God. 3 squared is 9. Oh, did I fuck myself out of getting anything done? 13 minus 10 squared is 9 again. 5 plus 4, 9 minus 7, 2 times 1 is 2 squared. We're doing 4. Silver key, okay. Man, that kills me. It's getting a lot of rips. We've never pulled the morning room, so let's do it. And then I'll try to get the office somewhere else. That's nice, thank you. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. I need to get my hands on A New Clue. It's the only one of her books I haven't seen. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. That can't be everything here, right? Oh, an upgrade disc. Holy shit. I was wondering when we were going to get another one of those. It's been a long time. Is that everything in here? Starting with more gems tomorrow is nice, but I wonder if there's a deeper puzzle in here that I just don't see yet. Well, the best thing we can do is get into the foundation and start drawing, and if we can place the office, we can at least do chess today. And if we do chess, I don't really have any reason to try and pull Her Ladyship's Bedchambers again. Unless I get the monk blessing, in which case I want to try and put her in the outer room. So I really just want to pull the office. My cat just honks terribly. Getting a bunch of keys would be nice. How many gems is it for the office? I think I've bought everything out of the gift shop. Except for the blue tents that I need, like... I can't do those yet, but this lets me keep drawing. So I guess we'll do this. The Swimbird plushie. Right. I need 8 trophies. That's nuts. Okay. Would any of these be interesting? The history of Arindia, maybe. Maybe Swimbird? I've looked at all these already. This is heavily redacted, though, is the thing. Do these colors mean anything? They got a lot of different inks up here. Red isn't one of the math colors, though, but yellow is. In library use only. So if we take out library, I don't think it makes anything that... No, I don't think it... I'm like, is it this minus these letters? Let's do history for now. So, okay, give me office or bookstore, please. My lockpick is not doing shit today. Maybe I need to just go back and try to get some things. Jesus. Now you're blueprinting? Are you saying I was onto something with that? Or were you saying that I was going a little insane? Come on, stars, give me something good. I really want gems and keys. That's a lot of gems, and there's a key. Okay. Dude, I'm so glad that I've gotten my stars up as high as I have. Finally, lockpick works. I do need the Nook in order to get the Rook. Going a little insane is how you solve the late game puzzles. So you're telling me I'm onto something. Right, I need the Nook, because I haven't pulled anything else that has a Rook in it, right? I haven't pulled Vault. I haven't pulled Clock Tower or Conservatory. I should pull this. And then hope that the office pops up. I'm going to go now down around to the other side of the house. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good spot right now. Here we go. That's chess. That's chess, baby. See if we can buy the Swimbird plushie today, because we're going to lose a lot of money soon. And let's also get this upgrade while we're here. Billiard room upgrade? Bit of an early Christmas present I had to put in the freezer? Was it a present for you or a present for... What is basic? Basic edition? This is just... It makes the puzzles easier? Fuck that. I want the hard puzzles. Oh. Okay. So does this mean that it adds a second Great Hall, foyer, and secret passage? The break room keycard is nuts, actually. Like, if I can guarantee I'll have a keycard like the day after I pull this, that's pretty nuts. I think break room is pretty sick. Let's do that. It was meat, very, very nice meat. That's pretty sick. That's awesome. I'm glad you're getting the good meat. Is there anything else to do in here? Right, and there's the king up there. Okay. We're going to head back. Maybe we go do chest right now. Let's go do chest right now. And then we'll come back in. Right, I ran payroll. I need 110 for this? Okay. Also, we'll get a bunch of steps from the dining room. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll run out. We'll do chess and get that solved. And that, right, because we have everything. Chapel has bishop. We've got several pawns all over the place. Rook is in the nook. We have a knight in security. We've got the queen. We've got the king. That's everything. Where am I? Okay, go through here. Iberico ham. I have no idea what that means, but just going off of the name, that sounds impressive. And if you're saying it's impressive, I believe you. So, but then also on the way back in, when we draw on the left side of the house, we've got the dining room right there, and we're going to have a good meal. that sounds incredible. I've prepared one ham in my life, and it was... I got a... Where does the payroll go? When I run payroll for the staff, where do I go to pick that up? Oh wait, chess isn't this way. Chess is over here. I've done one ham, and it was that our little local grocery store, every November, if you rack up enough like points with them, if you shop there enough, basically, then you can get a free... You get to choose between a couple things. But I did just like a whole ham butt, basically. You know, pre-cooked and everything, but I was just like, I'm gonna marinate this thing. What did I do? I did a mango something glaze. Did that whole thing, baked it up, took it over. This was Thanksgiving last year. That's my only time doing like big meat, I think. All right, folks. Yeah, we got everything on the board. Okay, so rook's up. No, here. Got it. So it's gonna be queen. We ended up putting here. King was. Oh God, where did king end up? Here. Here. Security wound up. God, I got a good memory. Bishop wound up here. Pawn is in the den, I think, over here. Yeah. What? What? Does it tell me what the power is before? Oh my god. There's 6 of them. I hope it tells me what it is. Okay. Draw 4 plants up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. You do not have to pay Tice. Gain 30 gold the first time you enter chapel each day with his power? That's fucked. That's interesting. I don't know that I go color very often. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, west wing of your house, lose. Okay, not that. Add the armory to your draft pool. I mean, that's a new room. I have to take that, right? Oh. We need to draw specific rooms. That's fair. I think getting the new room is the biggest boon currently. I'm assuming that because there's a room locked behind that knight, that I can get multiple, that I can get more. It's interesting, the pawn can't give you king, which I guess is, yeah, in chess you can't make a new king. Yeah, I think I gotta go with knight at first. The rook was alright. The bishop I can do without. It's definitely just good. The idea that you get 30 gold is nuts. But yeah. Okay. I can change whenever, so I can get what I need to out of the armory. Okay. So anytime I want to reset the power, I just have to do chess again. That's sick. That's cool. That's nothing. Holy shit, that was cool. We gotta figure out what castle, what that is. Super cool. Yeah, so I feel very good with going knight first. A lot of ways to get gold, especially treasure room. Yeah, now that I have the treasure trove, I need to figure out why I couldn't open that chest. And I think that's going to be just by continuing to draw treasure trove and getting hints out of the chest. The biggest issue I have with the treasure trove is that I don't greatly remember what notes I've gotten in there. I know that they had some tricky stuff with like the rules for what's true and what isn't in there. I'm coming down here because I've drawn some dead ends. Oh, less dead ends than I thought. But still, if we're talking about, ooh, hell yeah, that makes up for the steps that I spent getting here. So that's awesome. I figure if I'm gonna be doing this, I want to try and I've got all this money. I want to try and buy the Swimbird plushie because I don't know when I'm gonna have this much money again. So we may as well get that thing permanently unlocked now. I feel like I swallow my words a lot when I'm on stream, and I don't know why. More money, let's go. Yeah, we're almost at the amount that we need. So I'm feeling very confident, because there should still be some gold spread throughout the house. I think I just try to talk faster than my brain can think, when I'm streaming in particular. But, like, I don't have this issue, like, on Tabletop Notch, for example. But I do wonder if there's something I'm supposed to get out of that letter. I don't know what. I don't remember seeing anything weird there. And I'm not one to take people's time by reading again. Have you grasped that I deal with anxiety? Fucking who doesn't at this point, though? Well, I'm glad that we did chess at least once. And got that thing. Like, just having any permanent power is fucking sick. Now, I could break the piggy bank. But I don't think we need to. I don't think I need that much money. And I want to just keep building that up until I want to make, like, the showroom run or something. I don't have the showroom. That's fine. I'll just take the 20. I don't need that many steps. Like, I think I have more than enough steps for what I wanted to do today. What are you detecting? Okay, there we go. If I find one more money pile, we're in business. And what I can do is I can go use, because I can't draw, I can draw from there on the foundation. So if I can connect to the foundation, then I'm super set. And I can also use all the keys that I have left over in the fountain after. There we go, that's the money. Keycard. There's the armory. Weapons and armor for sale? Black Knights in the Armory. Gonna go ahead and just write that down. Add that to my comprehensive list of chess pieces in the game. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm still missing one pawn. That or I just didn't write it down. So we've seen all the knights now. We've got all 4 knights. This is the last... This is the second Black Knight. Okay. Alright. What's the deal here? I mean... Might might as well have it. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little item. I love these additional items that we're finding as we get further into the game. Let's see what we pull here. This is a good pull. Okay, I'm happy with this. Man, I wish I could have used... There's barely any red rooms left. Let's go ahead and pull this, just to negate it. Yeah, we can't power harm. We can't power hammer through this, I assume. Maybe we can, though. It doesn't look super shabby, but, like... I mean, that is suspiciously cut out, right? You know what they say about assuming? Yeah. I think I do want to try... That's the one room I didn't draw with the power hammer when I had it. We gotta use the archive and see what happens. There's my pump room. Okay. Well... I can still draw from the passageway. I might have fucked myself on the money. Let's go back and draw from passageway. And see if I can find another way to get money. If I actually screwed myself out of... I'll find money in the, I'll find money in the locker room. I should do commissary just so I can keep moving forward. Is there anything good in here? There's a sledgehammer, but I'm not going to make a power hammer today. This gives me money. I have the dice, I may as well use them. Walk-in closet can give me money. Ballroom, you net a gem. True. And it lets me keep going. So let's do that. Good thinking. I feel like there is something more in this room than I've seen so far. What are you detecting? I feel like there is a puzzle in this room and I just haven't detected it yet. Oh, key. Okay. Well, that'll be good for the locker room. Here we go. This is huge. Alright. Just keep making this room better and better. Two realms have the same color banner. Question is, do I believe that or not? I wish I could remember. I haven't pulled Vault today. Let's do this so we can draw one more room, because we got, God knows we got the steps for it. It's using up my keys, but I mean, that's fine. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's go hit. Just go hit our final things. Yeah, because I can't draw anymore. We're pretty much set. I got the gem out of here, yeah? Yeah. So what's interesting, I still have some safes to get, and I have not been on the safe game for a while. But, like, we should do that at some point, right? I've been going for almost 2 hours on this one day. It's kind of nutty. Okay, so what I'll do with the extra money is I'll just dump as much of it in the chapel as I can. Hang on a second. Castle. Castle. No, bring this back up. Hang on. I think this might... I don't know if this means something. Unless some of those 6-letter words are in the other language. 6-letter words. Some of those 3-letter words are in the other language. And so that's why I'm looking at things that, like, aren't... Like, TOR doesn't mean anything to us, but that might be... Ooh, I don't know if I'm cooking or if I'm losing it. When are they adding this? I feel like the game's been out for a bit. Okay. We've unlocked Dare mode. I don't know what that means, but it has been unlocked. Let's go to the chapel and goof around, I guess. Right? There's nothing else to do. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Man, this was a long day, actually. How's everybody holding up? What would be sick is if I'd drawn a bedroom right next to the chapel, because then I could just step in and out. I'm dumping so much money in this pig. There we go. I found the sweet spot. You see how quickly I was dumping money at the end there? Ah, oh, fuck. That's from the Overwatch days. That shit's from the Overwatch days. Fucking strafing. So it took 200 steps that day. That's nutty. The night mask helped a lot. Getting dining room helped a lot. I think we can probably do one more day. Avery's class is going to be getting done pretty soon, and she'll be on the way back, and then we got some stuff to do tonight. All right, so let's see. So what are the big goals here now? Oh, you know what? Lord Lost, I think you're the one who had this idea. I think in the grotto over here, I think those things that, like the IOO, that was over here. I think this lines up. Yeah. I think that lines up. Just the fact that they have IOO right there, and it lines up perfectly with the IOO that we got from that paper. I wonder if they actually are supposed to be 6 3-letter words, or if once we get it all filled in, it's going to be like, oh, like these kind of blend into each other. Like it's like, you know, like a word cuts off here or something. Either way, the fact that we just corroborated that makes me think that that's the right way to go with it. Just got to keep our eyes out for anything else where we see kind of gridded letters like that, I guess. That's the kind of thing where I wonder if I have seen more and I just wasn't looking for them at the time, so now they've kind of like slipped my mind. I also like that I now have like a running notepad on the screen. It's the thing that I struggle with streaming these games and also like playing them. We can make our schoolhouse run right now. Or a Red Room run. Oh, because of the shrine. I don't know. Man, I wonder if there is something for drawing every Red Room in one run. I don't think I've ever done more than like 4 in a go. Although the shrine only protects you from 3. I've already used 10 steps today. That's unfortunate. Library. If we can get bookstore... So much stuff is redacted. King of the First Era, often denoted as Azera. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. Hey, Vodka Potato, how you doing? Okay, so First Era. So, we're talking about the last era here. Toward the last era. The first king, whose name Oris, later graced the burgeoning township which he's crowned. That's what Oris is. I think. Oris, toward the last era, Oris's new future. I think that's the thing. I'm glad we pulled this book, actually. Man, Vodka. Okay, so you know the game too, Vodka. Quadroma. I think there are a lot of complicated runs, if I remember. I believe it. So we're gonna try a classroom run today, but I'm also, getting some side quests just based on what comes up. So we want to really prioritize getting gems. We want to really prioritize getting gems. What are you keeping an eye out for today? So I pulled the schoolroom today. So we're trying to, because yesterday in the drafting studio, I put the 9th classroom in my drawing pool. So now I'm like, well, shit, I need to try and get to the 9th classroom. I did a classroom run where I got to 8, and then discovered that it is possible to get a 9th classroom. So we're gonna try doing that. He gifted her the southern region of Erasia. Does this actually just mean toward Erasia? Okay, so hang on. Arch Ares being the land of northern storms is good to know, actually, because I think that's going to tell me what's on its crest. The storms, at least. Mountain Yellow. Northern storms. So I should know that. Erasia, a land steeped in tradition, so tradition. I'll write that down as well. First Eris. This is the history of Arindia, yeah? Okay. So we don't have... we have Arinda Ares. Erasia. Three sovereign realms had she's a period of remarkable progress. So 3 sovereign realms. So this was we're talking about Arch Ares, Erasia, and then the erased. You nicely translated the letter. I tried. There's clearly still there's a couple words that I haven't gotten the thing for yet, but we literally did that. The first like half hour of this stream was me drawing the tomb and going like, okay, I've got the stuff from that 8th classroom. We're gonna get in there and try to translate it as much as we can. And it involved like an amount of logic as well, instead of just actually having it in front of us. But there's still a couple things where I'm like, I don't quite know what you mean yet. So we're kind of chipping away at that over the course of the day. King Desolates the Third. So, Orindia is the one we don't talk about anymore. Yeah, it got taken over and became Arinda Ares. But the bad erased realm is Orindia? Probably. I mean, don't tell me if I'm wrong, I guess, because I should suffer for it. First edition and uncensored copy of the History of Orindia could be found, or could be found within the Baron's collection. So he's got the actual book here somewhere, is the thing. Grand City of Fen. I think that you kind of learn a language and its syntax rules. Yeah, like I've been incredibly enjoying the world building in this, and the fact that their language isn't just like, letter shifting or anything, but they have come up with entirely different rules. They've made a language that doesn't have verbs in it, for example. Just stuff like that. Like verbs are like implied by putting a prefix or suffix on a noun. Just stuff like that is fascinating. Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Desolates the Fourth shared a little of his virtues to the Fensurrection. Set a certain order as a 17% of these people. Okay. Brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. His sympathy for the city surged. General of the Northern Regiment, who was sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance also joined. So I got Nuance down. Nuance is also in the Et Sphere. Oh! ORR. ORR is west. It's the Et sphere and the Or sphere. So Et is east, and I know that. I've got it written here. I should have that from the geography classroom. So hang on. Is there ORR up here anywhere? Maybe not. Well, if I'm doing a classroom run, I'm going to have a chance to see all these things. I need to figure out what ODD is. ODD and ISS are like the big things. War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years. Horus had fallen with it the realm. Ray's playing Blueprints as well. That's very good. Black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted under the fallen of Fen. Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja are united as allies. Spruce and Birch, what was it? I need to figure out how to get the uncensored version of this book. Well, hopefully, I can draw the bookstore right now. Let's go. Or do I do classroom? I've got so many other places to pull classroom. This is okay. I can get a new clue. There it is. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, that's what I want, though. Okay, if I pull Treasure Trove, I want that, and I want a new clue. Realm and Rune's probably going to help me with the crests. Alright, bye, Lord Lost. Thanks for coming by. Raph, how you doing? It's been a minute. How was your PAX Unplugged? Alright, thanks for coming by, Vodka. The gems are in the only box with the true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. So... So if he's false, that would mean he'd be true and he'd be true. Which has to be the case. He has to be true because only one of these guys can be true because they're diametrically opposed. Yeah, only black or blue can be true. So this guy's definitely true. Gems are in the only box with a false statement. And because they're diametrically opposed, that means there has to be true. There has to be 2 true and there has to be 1 false. And because of that, that means this guy has to be true because there is not going to be an only box with a true statement. So it's got to be in blue because he's the only false guy. PAX was great. I enjoyed it a lot. It was hectic. I mean, they're always hectic, right? You never have time to actually get to do everything you want to do. But, whew, man, I'm actually kind of eating shit when it comes to pulling classrooms. Okay, there's one. Give me that apple. Good seeing you and Miles and Tyler. Yeah. It was. It's fun. I don't know. There's so many people that I only ever see just at conventions. The producer of my short film randomly came by. I hadn't seen him in 8 years. Something like that. That was really wild. I didn't even know he was at all involved in tabletop. I guess it makes sense in hindsight, but yeah. Gotta get everybody. I want everybody I know to go to PAX. It's I think the best of the conventions that I work for just having everybody hang out. It's such a pleasant place. Man. You like pages smaller, a little more focused on tabletop? Yeah. We don't have the capacity to do pages well, mostly because of the time of year. I've thought about going down there just for me, but I have not. Man, I haven't gone to a convention without working it in a very long time. We're just gonna keep drawing until we get another classroom, I think. Yeah, hell yeah. Another one in Vinland in March. Okay, so here's geography. So can I actually get... Ooh. In is north. Here we go. Is ISS south then? I assume ISS would be south. We saw INN somewhere, didn't we? Isles of Orsay. Am I just completely... Yeah, PAX U has definitely been getting bigger. It's not... It doesn't have small vibe. The one we go to with the smallest vibes is definitely Adepticon, but even that's growing. Morajai, Queen. Mora and Jorah. I bet it's Queen and King. Yeah. That makes a ton of sense to me. So then I wonder if Jorah is Kingdom. I don't have a magnifying glass, which is making this harder. Oh! No, Mora is World. Right there. Alright, well, so we're gonna go back to this. You meant PAX U since of in Philadelphia? I'm trying to figure out. Page is like early January, right? It's interesting that they have the heart with everything else surrounding it. Why is that? Which one is the heart? The heart is Kororika. Huh. Well, I'm assuming ISS is south. Or no, wait. Leading up to MLK Day? Yeah, that's just hard for us. The Devoted Circle, the Devoted Moon, the Rogue Moon. Etsphere, Third Era. Ashsea. So Morajai is a... So they've got a... God, and they have an infinity on the South Pole? The North Circle, the South Key. There is so much in here, puzzle-wise, that I'm just not grasping yet. Sija. I think I was wrong about the INN in the ISS. Okay. That Sideways 8 is being used to label the South Pole. That's interesting. That's the last C? Mora, Mamora, Dalja, Fenmora, Thea. Ace Eclipse in... Oh, there we go. There's ISS and INN. So this is like... So ISS Eclipse... What would you call that? That's not west and east, right? And they're starting in Vineland is May 29th through 31st. Oh, that's kind of in a sweet spot between Adepticon and in between Adepticon and Gen Con for us. ISS and INN. What does that mean? So ISS Eclipse, the east side is being... It's the start of the eclipse. INN is the end of the eclipse, but we have words for that already. Yeah, we have words for that already, so that can't be... We have first and last. It can't be first and last. And we also have NEV and VEN for the start of and the end of. So it can't be... I feel like I'm right on the precipice of something here. Waxing and waning? Is it waxing and waning? What's the one direction I have from the papers? It's ETT is east. So O or a C, and that's off to the right. Or C and the Aj C, and they're both like. So that's the first C and that's the last C, which is interesting. They're on entirely different axes. The Seeker of Signs. The Three of Tides, and those are the islands. These are these islands right here. What do we consider? So the phases of the moon here, we've got waxing and waning. That's all I can think of. Waxing is when it's growing. Waning is when it's... So let's go with waxing and waning. Let's assume that. So let's assume that ISS is waning. So that would be the waxing sea. Oh man, I feel like I should be... I feel like I'm failing. To like... I feel like I'm failing to put this together quite right. Let's see if I can get a classroom in the corner here. One more classroom out of the way. That's pretty good. We got to 5 already, and we've only done this much. Now, is there more to this? Is there more to this room? Or is it just about the art? Clearly, the main thing on the surface is supposed to be a hint towards like the big puzzle with the art in the house. Now, another problem is, I might be very close to having trouble. I need to draw something that'll really open up some options for me, because we've got one place to draw from. Oh no, we've got the Nook. What am I doing? Courtyard, good. Courtyard, give us more gem. Courtyard, let us go right. Like courtyard. Ooh. Ooh. I pulled a security door this early? That hurts. That really, really hurts. Use a key here. Drawing room is a good way to go. I can also redraw for a classroom, but drawing room's going to give me more directions to go in, so let's do that actually. If only you had a key card. Yeah. If only I'd had a chance. But this is the first time I've had break room. So I can get something better than this. It takes my gems though. Storeroom gives me more gems. We've got most of the classrooms, but we're over halfway through the classrooms. So let's just grab materials to help us draw more classrooms. Man. Hallway. Hallway's the way to go. I would love to get a key card. That'd be sick. It's a classroom, but it dead ends me. I think we do this. Let's try drawing out this way. Woof, dude. We're getting into trouble. Bedroom lets us expand, so we should do bedroom. Sleep mask is nice. Okay. This is a safe place for classroom, so we'll do that. It is true. Araja didn't ally with them. 22. Black is definitely forbidden to be blown. Black flag is definitely forbidden. So that one's wrong. This one is named after the king. So he's either got this or this wrong. Oh, Desolate's 4 was not the first crowned ruler. Right? Prince Learson. Oh, Fen-Ares. No. Yeah, so Desolates was before that. It would either be Learson... Learson died during... No, Learson died during the battle. It has to be Teskin. There's definitely stuff I'm supposed to get out of this, huh? Not the 6-7. Was there a 6-7? Did I miss a 6-7? Oh, god damn it. Merc, is it like... And I guess Queldrama, like you also know. Is it painful to see me like missing things that are very obvious? I remember looking through these slides and I didn't think I really saw anything particularly... They broke up all the railroads. Railroads were like a notable thing. And they replaced them with... Everyone sees different things at different times. That's not... No, okay. Like, that's not like the courtyard that we draw in this house, like, showing that there's a way to, like, descend or something. Yeah, because that's not the mansion. I don't know. I don't know what to look for here that we're not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm not seeing. I feel like I'm not seeing something. I just don't know what it is. What? That has no doors, though. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted, but it's a very bad idea right now. Classroom. The big thing today, I just want to get What's the deal here? What's the deal with this? How good of a student are you? Very good in real life. I was very. I had. This is the advanced algebra. I figured these out. I know what all these are. What I'm pondering is if there's something I'm supposed to get out of this. I mean, this is the only thing that's like, the red is solvable. 4 plus 2 squared is 36. Minus 6 is 30. Then squared there, that's going to be 9,000. Yeah? 900. Yeah. So that's 900. Then you get into the, you got variables. It's like, is that just here for fun? I don't think red... Is red one of the math colors? Pink is. Is that supposed to be pink? I don't know if there's anything we can do with these variables. I think maybe we just keep drawing right now. It looks pink. That looks pink to you? Yeah. So if that's the case, pink is multiplication. Maybe I do just need to solve this. Okay. So a squared times b minus 3 squared. It's been a long time since I've had to do this. I mean, do we basically just make it... Is it basically a to the 4th power times b squared minus 9? No, plus 9. Right? Because, yeah, if you square a negative, it becomes a positive. It'd be minus a squared plus 4 plus 9. So it'd be minus... It'd be minus a to the 4th. It'd be minus a to the 4th plus 4 plus 13. So that would make it... order of operations. But they do a different order of operations, don't they? Like, they don't do PEMDAS. They do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, like in that order. Got to drop? Alright, bye, Merc. I cannot believe how long I've been going already, actually. These have been some slow days. I took a picture of it. Give me classroom. Attic is very good, but give me classroom. We're here for classroom. Drafting studio is very good, but we're here for classroom. Rumpus room is fun. Come on, gang. Woof. That hurt. Oh my god. Quadroma, please. Don't hit me with that. A equals positive or negative square root of 5. That's not the answer. That can't be the answer. For the yellow one? You just did that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Maybe I should have just pulled the classroom there. See if I can figure out the other one. Oh, shit. Do you want me to, like, go back to it? Yellow... Okay, wait. How do I square root of 5? How did we get to that? You took a screenshot? Oh, okay. I also took a photo of it as well. How did I get into the square root of 5 with that? There is also the thing, too, where I'm like, is it... I don't think they use regular PEMDAS. You solved for A. Okay. This is true. I don't know what they want us to solve for. Man, this is killing me. We have to do this if we want to keep going. We're potentially having a bad time here. We're dead ending no matter what. Let's pull this classroom. Hello, new day. Yeah. I think you have to solve for B in the other one. I don't even... That's a... Oh, fuck. Are we done? We might be done. Courtyard has a... If I pulled classroom up there instead... I don't have any way to get keys, do I? I can buy a metal detector and hope there's keys on the floor that I haven't been seeing. That hurts. I cannot believe the level of math that is going on in the chat right now. Is the kind of math I have not done in a very long time. Fuck it, I'm just getting the book. Oh! Oh, we got a key. I want to draw... from the gym, I think. Where am I? I'm here. There was a key sitting there the whole goddamn time. Okay. We're running low on steps too. Like there's a... We're gonna get like one shot at this really. Gym is going to give us the... What we're trying to do is get this last classroom. That is the goal. We're going to get the best odds if we draw from here. Okay. We don't have security, so utility closet won't be worth it. Aquarium... But aquarium takes my gem. We have to hope aquarium... We have to hope we can source a gem. Okay, that's good. That's good. We can buy a gem from the commissary. The only hope is no. Actually, this isn't even a hope. We don't have the. We don't have the juice to get anywhere. All right, that's that actually. Damn, we were so close. We were so close. Yeah, I think we just call this. We got a new book. That's something. I think we can try one more day. Seems like Avery's not out of her class yet. That bummed me out. We got so close to getting it. I could have, if I had cut myself short. Although, I don't know. Was I only able to draw that classroom on the other side because of a room that I'd pulled? I don't know. Either way, another day down. I don't know that we made any progress. I guess I saw some stuff in the geography room, so that's something. Let's draw out a room real quick. I think there's going to be something additional, some extra secret in the courtyard. Tomb or trading post. Maybe shelter, actually. Well, trading post is good if I can find some stuff and I can come back here. So we'll do that. Maybe that'll come up. Oh my god. I have 25b squared minus 30b plus 9 with... Jesus. You've completely lost me at this point. Like, I don't have the wherewithal to do that kind of math anymore. Not wherewithal, but just like I've not done those kinds of things in such a long time. I used to be really good at it. I took AP Calculus and everything, and I went to be an actor instead, and kind of wasted those AP credits and everything. don't know if it means anything. That's where I ended up. Why 09 x is 0.6? Currently, it doesn't mean anything, but I don't know if I just haven't seen where that goes yet, you know? Oh. Well, I don't really care for either of those things, but hey, I got another star, so that's something. Your oldest is in algebra currently? Oh man. So you're just having to like relive all that stuff. Don't mind if I do. Man, I'm not drawing phenomenal stuff so far today. Okay, Chamber of Mirrors. We have not gotten to see this yet. I can enter from the other side? Okay, there's a puzzle to... Oh my god. Alright, there's definitely a puzzle to this. I don't know why I'm suddenly drawing this room when I'd never seen it before. But it's fascinating. I really want to be able to enter from the other side. Let's just try and wrap around it. Okay, today's goal, investigate the Hall of Mirrors. Man, they really don't want me to be able to. I can pull the observatory again. Fuck it, why not? The hallway is going to be my only shot at getting into the Hall of Mirrors, I guess. Let's try and do that. I'm really curious about the Hall of Mirrors. I do fear that in order to solve it, I need to be able to approach it from all four sides. I just didn't know anything about it until... Oh my god, I'm getting fucking cock-blocked everywhere. Let's look at the study again, I guess. Have I not been in here before? Maybe I haven't been in here before. Face and ace for F. Okay, so this is just telling me... Hang on a second, there's a safe in here. And the Black King is... The Black King is here. Have I not been in here? Have I just... Or have I completely memory holed this? I don't have the Black King written down in my notes. Okay, well now I do. Coat cat, cold, old. Sturdy study, face, ace, lace. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. this whole thing is just about that puzzle that I solved a long time ago? Or is there more to it? Hang on. I need to pull the drawing room, because I think the drawing room has like a diagram of the study in it. So if I can pull that, not drawing room, the drawing study. I bet if anywhere has clues to it, it's going to be there. I don't think I've been in that room before. Oh my god, I just got completely fucking... Jesus, okay, yeah, give me that. I'm getting just horrendously shut down on this run. I can only draw from the observatory, which isn't the end of the world. I've got keys. I have no gems. I wish I could find a way to start with more gems. Alright, well, I'd be a fool if I didn't take the den right now. There are a few, I believe. A few what? Oh my god, the fucking... I chose not to go after the key card, and I immediately get met with one. Ways to start with more gems? Okay. So there's my drafting studio, but I need gems for it. Okay. Take it. Take the gems. So here's the thing. This fucking guy... I mean, it's 1213 in Roman numerals. I just want to know what safe that goes to. It definitely goes to something. The fact that it has a knight's helmet on it has me thinking, like, is it in the armory? I didn't see anything in the armory. I can always run outside and use the trading post, if nothing else. I'm losing my goddamn mind, dude. Okay. I need gems, though. Fuck it. I'm getting as many gems as I goddamn can. I've never drawn master bedroom, so I'm just doing that. Ooh, allowance box. More dry box. Probably fed in the early 30s among both the peerage and the common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. Traditional Morojai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduce new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. I mean, that's me, right? I love trains. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me. P.S. They made me change the ending, of course, as you predicted. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds went around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess what the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. Okay, there's definitely giant swimbird. Oh man, this is unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. There's a number of clues for things that I've already done. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... I mean, let's get that allowance done, I guess. So it changes everything around it. Got it. Okay. Cool. Starting with 22 gold every day now. That's pretty sick. I wonder how high it can go. I think I saw one thing where it said that you could just choose to permanent... Right, there was an experiment that would let you permanently increase it. So I think technically the sky's the limit. Okay, well I'm glad we finally pulled this room. However, I need to run outside and try to make a... I need to run outside and try to make something. I had something in my head. Try to make a key card. I have the trading post, so maybe I can get a key card. I can't remember what I was trying to do now. Outside to get to the back of the Chamber of Mirrors. I was trying to pull the drawing studio. That's right. This is definitely going to be the last run. totally biffing it right now. Love how you can combine tools. Yeah, it's like a really interesting mechanic. It's also just fascinating that you've got like you can't be precious about a lot of this stuff, but at the same time, like, I was trying to get a power hammer for so long. And you don't need a power hammer in general, but to solve a couple specific things, you really need a fucking power hammer. Man, I really want them to give me a key card. Wow. They really don't want me to have it. Man, we might just be done. We're just done. That was just a really rough. I guess let's try. I guess let's go look at the study safe a bit more. I guess. The only thing I can think, there was one note in the conference room I haven't looked at in ages. It was written on it was written with a combination of things like the color paper it was on and everything that I'm pretty sure meant it was a lie. Why can I do this? Why can I spin this? But it said, like, the safe code is blank. But it was like, it was a lie. Wait a minute. That's not a king, that's a queen. I wrote this down as black king. This is a black queen. Hang on a second. Man, did I take a photo of that? It was a while ago. The conference room note. When were we? I am looking for, like... I hope I took a photo of that note. It would have been pretty early in the playthrough. There are so many things that I've read that I've definitely forgotten about by now. Wow, there's all the photos of my play. Oh, I'm not seeing it. I think I didn't take a photo of it. Hmm. don't know if I have a way. I think I need the drafting studio for that. I don't know where else. D8. Date. GT D R N. Face and ace. 44 letters in the message. Can I glean it from this? It's an O, a C, an E. Probably not. I don't think this isn't looking good. Man. I might just need to call it. Kind of a bummer day to go out on, but like we made some progress. We finally pulled some rooms that we haven't pulled before. Like, let's see. We did Chamber of Mirrors. We've now pulled every blue room. I've pulled most rooms at this point. Yeah, guys, I think we're just gonna call it here. I don't think there's a ton more I can do. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can try to do before calling it a day, but I think it's... Oh, that's cool. It's showing the crest that I've unlocked down here. So there's a safe in the study. And there's something going on at the Chamber of Mirrors. This is the saddest day I've had in a bit, I think. I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright. Well, we'll call it here. I've got a lot to ponder. I mean, I've been going for 3 hours. This is a good time. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to just be mulling over a bunch of stuff here. I can't believe how close we got to finishing the classroom run. That was so mean. RNG really had its way with us today. Goodbye, everybody. And I guess I'll see... I think I will be streaming actually a good amount over... I think I'm going to end up streaming a good amount over the holidays. Yeah, because stuff's like starting to end up. I've got some a little bit crazier days like right now, just getting stuff ready for work before we all head off for a couple weeks. So I'm editing some stuff and all that jazz. But I think I'll be playing this Sunday again. Blueprints, and then we've been talking about starting Baldur's Gate back up because Avery's schedule is about to open up again. So we should be back with both Baldur's Gate and Blueprints pretty soon, actually. So, yeah. See you guys soon.